Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Today, where are we? Commodoro, just outside.
Commodoro Rivadavia.
Commodoro Rivadavia. 260 miles a day, pretty hard.
Yep.
Really strong wind. Every time you pass the truck, you'll get blown across the road. What else happened? Almost ran out of petrol, getting absolutely shit petrol consumption because
Of the wind.
of the wind.
Because we've been going too fast.
Yeah.
Muchos rápido.
Muchos rápido. Well,
It's hard work on the straight roads.
aye, the roads are so straight, it's boring and it's well, the wind today was keeping us from getting bored.
Yeah.
And then we had a bit of a scutter earlier. I thought I was going to run out of petrol. We found the petrol station. We passed the campsite earlier, so went back to the campsite and the wifey basically told me to bog off. The campsite seemed to be shut, although all the signs were still up, all the stuff was still there. I don't know what was going on there. And then we rode another.
It was very cold today as well. The temperature dropped about 7 degrees.
That. Heated jacket.
Heated jacket,
Jumper.
jumper.
Aye, the temperature dropped a lot today. Especially at one bit, we seemed to climb a hill. Though there's many hills. And
A straight hill.
Straight, aye. But anyway, we're here. We eventually found this campsite, a bit of a scutter. One of the locals brought us here. The GPS would have eventually brought us here, but we tried 2 other campsites with the GPS and they were shut. So
It's a bit difficult when you're aimlessly riding about on these dirt track roads whether you're actually coming to anything or not.
aye, because you're not sure, because one minute you're on tarmac and then even in the towns, a lot of the side roads and back roads are just dirt track. So you're not sure if you're going into just a pile of sand or if you're going into...
Well, we never know now.
No. Anyway. So that's us 3 weeks in. Everything's going okay. Had a great time up to now. Feeling a bit shattered,
Yeah.
It's a combination of everything, I think.
And we have no reason to be because we've spent the past 2 nights
In a hotel.
in a hotel.
We're still shattered. Got up this morning shattered.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, but it's tired city at the moment. Eh?
We're not in our routine.
No, I think we've hit the 3-week wall. Tomorrow we're going to try and do some miles again. At the moment we've been stopping for a couple of days, and that's been screwing our routine. Our organisation's been shit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's been more shit than it usually is. It's usually pretty good, but we're just not getting into the swing. So we're going to try and do the next 3 days, maybe 4, down to, well no, we're going to stop at Rio Gallegos.
And we're maybe going to stop at Monte Leon.
Oh, we'll have to maybe stop and see
to
the penguins
see
as well.
penguins.
But,
I
no.
want to see some penguins.
yes. We could have stopped earlier to see penguins, but it's about 70 miles down a dirt track road. To be honest with you, we're kind of needing to have a break for the dirt track roads for a wee while.
The bikes are
In shocking state. They've held up well, touch wood,
after
the diesel escapade.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were almost empty today, so I'm hoping that all traces of diesel is gone, because my bike took 13 litres, it only holds 14, so there was 1 litre left. The last 28 miles were at 45-50 mile an hour, just to try and make sure we got there. So
Yeah.
the travel goes on.
Bien viajo.
Bien viaje.
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 Cheers. This is key, by the way. This is the campsite. As you can see, there is a definite threat of rain. And once again, our house. This is Fiona covering up a dead bird with a stone. Just found a dead bird. I think we actually found a shit in the corner as well, but
Not really for this outside living yet.
nah.
I'm definitely not hardcore yet.
Nah. I think some dirty person has taken a crap next to one of these trees over there. It's just not very hygienic. Still, that's life. Life on the road. I up in the fishing lane. Great plans for the day to go and see the penguins, and it rained. We met a Polish couple, Radek and Maria, at the petrol station just outside the town we stopped. They were already soaking wet and freezing cold. We ended up stopping in Bledern for a while, too long really. We got going, it was fine, fish in the rain, no worse than Scotland. Heavy winds, but then again, no worse than Scotland on a bad day. Reminded me of coming down for Harlow Cross on a windy day. And got petrol, everything was fine, went to plan. And then, what seems to happen on these trips? The national park was closed because they've been howling with rain. They didn't seem to like rain. But the fact that the roads are mud, riphill, we just close it because people get stuck here. So we made our way down to the Park Ranger station, turned back about 6 miles. Nobody there, normal. And we thought we saw a estancia, a farm that did B&B, so we thought, bugger it, we'll go for that. But the road was just pure mud. We got in the mud, deeper and deeper and deeper. So eventually I left the bike, but no far, 300 metres to the farm, and walked up. And basically they said, nah, the park's shut, so we're not taking anybody. We don't advise that you stay here because of the rain. So we had to wobble back out of the mud. It was pretty, not stressful, but worrying. I'm just cleaning the worst of the mud off because it's cake thick. The brakes, the wheels, doesn't do it any good. Good one. Good run today. A bit faster. Bikes seem to be okay after the diesel a little bit. So hopefully everything's hunky dory. So tonight we're having food in the field as usual. We've just been joined by Frank and some other guy. And we've also got Wayne here, so everybody's meeting up all the way down the road, it would appear. I'm cooking a speciality called burgers and onions.
Hamburguesia.
Hamburguesi. And it's quite cool compared to what it has been, as you can see from my attire. Every mile we do south is a mile nearer the Arctic, or the Antarctic, so it does get a bit cooler. Although,
Why did you cook the tomatoes as well?
because I like
Warm tomatoes.
Ushuaia. Very smelly here actually. Ships in. Luna's in. Here we are at the end of the world, brewing up a cup of tea.
Via la patria.
Via la patria. Oh,
Famous last words?
famous last words.
Fuck, life is great.
There's George with his head protection. And this is Werner without his head protection. Zwei, eins, go!
Jetzt muss da eine Notbremsung machen.
Die Grünen, weil es bei den